Williams prepared to adventure down the left. There's a good ball played in for Tony Morley. Oh, he missed it! And it is! Peter Will! Villa in the lead! Nearly 45 seconds of time added on. They're squirming and screaming on the and he's done it! Villa have won the European Cup! Peter Will's goal! Scored the European Cup late in the day.
What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy, and welcome back to the long-awaited return of our Foot Manager series. Now, I did stereotypically end my last series with just one episode, and I did say I'd be streaming it. It's looking like it's going to be after Christmas now. Lack of time. I might do a bit before Christmas, but lack of time has led to this. But this is my new save, and it's to do with the almighty Aston Villa. That in this save, I'm not so almighty. So the story behind it is I started a career on my laptop, just something to do to pass time. You know, the behind the scenes save, something you do just to see what you can do. And I was Arsenal manager, and I was in the final of the Capital One Cup before my season, unravelled. That'll probably be another story another time, against Aston Villa. And I thought, excellent. I'd played the young boys throughout the whole tournament, played the young boys, they lost 1-0. And I think, oh, brilliant. Aston Villa, of course, in the Championship, gets to the end of the season, and I see Aston Villa have got relegated. So I'm thinking, what an idea for a series. So we have started with Aston Villa in League One in Europe. How about that? That is something pretty cool, I have to admit. And which means that I started off right at the end of the season. I retired my manager, I created a new one. He is called Kurtyoy. And on the 13th, I'll have a little bit of... for 14th. But... well, as a recording is, hopefully it'll be out 14th or 15th. But one thing for you is I'm going to be doing a little bit of a giveaway. Now, I'll mention it in the next few FPL videos. If you can give me the reason why my person is called Kurtyoy, then I will, happily give you a £20 Steam gift card. I'll mention more about that in more FPL videos in the future. But for now, it's time to show you around the place. I'm not going to give away any results, but, it's time to show you who I've let go and who I have actually brought in. So as far as transfer history, we've let a lot of people go. And the first person to leave was Ashley Westwood. He's a quality player, and unfortunately, he was one that wanted to leave. I received a good bid for him, and I let him go. I haven't really, kept hold of a lot of players because I wanted to try and build my own team, and I've got a way of, how I want this team to play, and a lot of players couldn't really fit into that. But Ashley Westwood left to Middlesbrough. He signed for 7.25 million, taking up to 10 million with additives. We then got Rudiger Stead, who left for just 1.7 million, 2.3 with additives. He joined for 5 million when Villa were in the Premier League, so not too good there. Also let Leandro Bacuna go also to Wolves, 950k. 1.2 million with additives. He's okay. We joined for 850k a few years back, so not too bad, if I do say so. Jordan Ayew left for what is now the biggest fee I've let someone go for, 11 million, 16.75 with additives. He was a quality player. He could have fit in quite well, but he didn't play in that attacking mid role, and that's what I need from a striker. Joined for 8.5, so we've got a bit of a profit back from him. Then we've got the West Ham duo, Elphick and Delarts, left for 6 million and 5.75 and 7. The both, and they're two big defenders. I'd like to keep them, but alas, I haven't. Another big one that's gone is Mila Jedinak. He has also gone. He left to Bordeaux. Weirdly, it was a big wage on my books. Joined for 4 million, left 750k. Nothing you can really do about that. And also, third Wolves player, signed from me is James Chester, who left for 8 million. Surprisingly, I didn't really think he was too good, but Wolves seem to like him, and I believe Wolves have gone up to the Premier League. So, if he's Premier League quality playing in League One, I can understand why he wanted to leave, but he left as well. We had a few free transfers, no real notability except Carlos Sanchez left, couldn't afford his contract at the time, and also Alan Hutton left. And with that, I had a lot of players that had wage drops in their contracts. So people like Bonahor lost a lot of money, so it's also very good from that. Moving past them, Ali Sissoko left for 650k. You got Ross McCormack leaving for just 4 million. He signed for 12 the season before, so not too good on that one. Bailey Wright, who was centre-back, I think was actually signed by Villa on the save from Preston. He left for 2 million. It was signed for 3.2, so a loss on that. Adoma left for 4.5, and he joined for 3.5 the season before, so that's not too bad. Jeff Thomas, youth player left on loan. Also, Jordan Amavi, I tried to hold on to him. I said 15 million. 15 million is met with additives. I think there's 2 million once he plays 50 appearances for Roma, so gutted about that. He was a really, really good player. Probably ones I really wanted to keep hold of. That's why I put 15 million. I had to, when you do the private chat, I'll talk to him. He wasn't having none of it, but he's left 15 million, so had to let him go. And as for bringing people in, I feel like I've done quite well. Let's move on to them now. And here we are. We've got some players we've brought in now. Starting off, ironically, from Wolves, and it's George Saville. He joined on a free. His contract was up. He's a good little player. He's sort of a holding midfield player. I do like him. Then we've got Sebastian Pogognoli, who's really good. He's actually what was the replacement for Amavi. He's actually the replacement for Amavi now. He was the backup, which is pretty good to have a backup 3.5-star left back. I think he is quite a good player. He was also joined for a free. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, which I'm beginning to regret now. I thought he could play attacking mid, he couldn't, but he's still a good young player. However, he wanted to treat this club as a stepping stone, so he's got a £3.5 million release clause, which if he does do well for the first part of the season, flogging him on for, considering I got him for free, not too bad in the business. Then we've got some big names coming up. We've got some really big names. Craig Gardner has joined from West Brom. The reason I got him in is because he has a history of playing with Aston Villa, and that means for Euro Cup he is club trained at Aston Villa, which is huge for squad registration. He's also a fantastic player, and he can also play attacking mid, which is what I want, diversity in the team. I'd say a bit of cheating, but a player that I signed in Arsenal, I actually signed when I was in charge for him. Amin Harit has joined on loan. He's a really, really good young player. The few times I played him in the first team, which, judging by that, he wasn't much, but, a few appearances in the Cup, he was really, really good. And he did get injury. He did get an injury through the season, I believe. I could check that, couldn't I? He got an injury, I believe it would be 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks and, a sprained ankle as well, so had him out for a bit where he would have been playing, so that was unfortunate. Kyle Bartley then joined for 1.8 million. He's a centre-back that we needed. We lost James Chester, we lost Tommy Elphick. We needed that player to play alongside Nathan Baker, who managed to keep, if we get promotion, we should get promotion. I mean, we're the biggest club in League One, no doubt. But James Chester left, so Kyle Bartley comes in, really, really good player, now club captain. Roberto Insigne joined on a free transfer. I'm really looking for that sort of good attacking mid that can also play up front. He is a good player having the shadow striker role, which is what I need. Good passing, a decent passing, and good dribbling. So for League One level at least, he's a really, really good player. Chuck Zanike is one of the latest people to join, who is actually he can't play in the next game for obvious reasons. He's a good little young player. Signed for just 1.2 million, and not too bad of a deal. And then I went all out because I lost out earlier on Bradley Dack, who joined, I think, Los Angeles. Jack Payne, it's the final player I've signed. I've got more players I want to bring in, but Jack Payne comes in from Huddersfield, 7.5 million, valued at 8, so I got a bit of a bargain for him, but he got 14 passing, 14 finishing, 13 dribbling, got the potential to go up. He's really, really good. O negative, he's 5'5", but those are actually that is my whole business. I maybe got a few players leaving in the future, maybe a few players joining, who knows, but with that being said, let's get on to the first and only game of this episode. I really do talk a lot, but we've got the second leg of Hammarby versus Aston Villa, mainly because I forgot to record the first leg. I was so used to just playing Football Manager and just swimming through it. I got halfway through the first half and thought, I'm meant to be doing something with this, aren't I? Didn't record it. However, I would like to say I did win 2-1. Now, I started off really awkwardly on the pre-seasons. I had Rapid Vane, I had Leicester. I put myself hard teams in there, or teams that I really feel like I could put challenge in, because I wanted to see how well I'd do against those teams. So I see if I start beating them, I'll be good for League One. Started off really poorly, just one draw against Leicester, but then we beat Zenit, beat Burton, we beat Cardiff in a Peter Whittingham testimonial, and then the first leg we've beaten Hammarby. The second leg is here. The team I played, there's only one change in it. I did start. I've got my things on the under-23 squad. I did start with Gabriel Bonglahor. He got himself injured in the game, so I've had to take him off. And the player coming in for him is Roberto Insigne. This formation that I thought I kept secret, I really, really like it. It's good at keeping possession, good short passes. The only problem is that it's got no strikers. And that's why I think, doubtably I would have liked someone like Jonathan Kodja, maybe even Libor Kozak, but my other formation, I want to bed it in a bit more. I want to get this formation to get us through at least into the group stages, which I know this one's a stronger one. I've still got work to do on my striker one, but until that is done, this is the formation we're going to go with. So no Libor Kozak, gives a bench start to Callum O'Hare. Andre Green is on the bench also. He's a wide player, can't really play in the centre at all, but he gives us that option if we need to go attacking. We can put wingers on, and he's a decent player. He's also actually 3-star and was wanted for a while by some Premier League clubs for a transfer. Sheffield Wednesday put a loan offer in for him, but he's only rotation on that contract. But this is the team we're playing. It's exactly the same as the team you wouldn't know, but exactly the same as the team that played at home. Pierluigi Golini, who one of the players that could, I said I'd sell him, but I do want to keep him. Right back Browning, left back Pogonoli, Barkley and Baker in the centre. Three midfielders, we've got Akpan just sitting with Harit one side and Gardner the other. Insigne and Jack Grealish playing as those, two attacking midfield players, with Carlos Hill maybe dropping down as a fourth central midfielder sometimes, or pushing forward to assist those two guys up top. It's a weak looking bench, I have to admit. Jordan Marvey gone, I haven't yet got a replacement for him, so it's looking a bit awkward at the moment. But with that being said, I think it's time we got into the game. They got an away goal in the 92nd minute. We really do need to start well in this game. The big thing I was going for with this team was a lot of players that have played in English football, because I didn't want to put loads of foreign players, coming in, not learning the language and everything, just because I'm playing in League One. I really want to get up. The priority is to get up. However, I'm playing a really strong, or I consider a strong team in this tie, which could jeopardise my first League One game, which is against Wigan, just a few days from now. Actually on a Sunday, which is rather good. But we are here now, away from home. I'm really nervous, I have to say. Really, really nervous. But hopefully we can get through. I mean, I'm confident because we did well in the first half, which didn't bury our chance. I think we had 3 clear-cut chances and scored just one of them. Another one was a good strike. But that late goal has really killed us. If we had no away goals, I think we'd be pretty set. But we need to get started really fast from the off. Oh, I am really, really nervous because I've built this whole series on the fact I'm in the Euro League in a League One. So if I go out, rather embarrassing. Got myself in 2D because I think it was lagging quite a bit in 3D, so I'll leave that for now. But we have got a chance here. Browning into Gardner in the centre. Harit has the ball, and now Grealish, who takes a long shot, and Rydell can easily save that. Interesting fact for you, I've spent the most of any League One club. In fact, I've spent more than every league club combined at the moment. But here is Alvarez, shoots, it's blocked. Alvarez again. He puts it in and Gardner's fouled him on the edge of the area. This is not looking good. They get a goal here. We have to score because we are going out at 1-0 to them. Gardner is getting a talking to by the ref, but it's just going to be a warning, I think. Roy's right on the edge. It's going to be, I'm not going to probably pronouncing that. Goes over anyway. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Here we have the ball. Browning, who was considered the worst signing of the Championship last season, but here is Insigne, and now Grealish has it. He's playing as a sporting striker. He's more of a playmaker, but we haven't got enough bodies to fill that position in the Euro Cup, at least, as Hill has the ball, and now Harit, and Grealish has the ball again, and now Harit again, finding Hill. Can he find the run of Insigne? He wasn't running, but he finds Hill again. He scored in the first leg, and he can't score in the second. By the looks of things, we're not on top of possession as I'd like, but we are on top of the possession. Berisha heads it forward. We can get the ball back now and get another attack going as Harit has the ball, finding Hill, who is really adopting that playmaker role well. Insigne has the ball, and now Carlos Hill over to Harit. Harit back into the centre. We need the fullbacks maybe to make a few more runs. Insigne finding Grealish and Hill. Good save again from Rydell. He's keeping us out so far. So half-time has hit. It's 0-0, and have to admit, I'm happy at the moment, but I would like a goal. If we get a goal, at least we've got an away goal, and then they have to score 2 at least to get through. So I really want to change something. I don't want a red card. Akpan is on a yellow card. The ball-winning defender or ball-winning midfielder is going to pick up yellow cards. I'll hold him out for the first 10 minutes, but I might bring George Saville on in the end, or maybe even Georgian for 2, because he can play there quite well, and he can also get forward as well. He's good going forward. But for now, I think we'll just passionately. Still room for improvement. That's okay. Carl Bartley was motivated. That's all I need. But yeah, let's get into the second half. 1 goal is all I want, please. Just 1 goal, and we can hold on to that for all we want. Here we go. Hill's got a free kick. Short into Baker. Baker back into Carlos Hill. Hill across into Browning. Now Browning, what can he do with this? We need to find Barnsley, who's a centre-back. We don't want a centre-back there. He's looking like he's going to lose the ball. He dilly-dallied, but he found Akpan, and now we can get forward again with Insigne. Insigne has the ball now, finding Carlos Hill. Grealish has a bit of space to run into. Now Gardner. Grealish again. Carlos Hill is behind the defenders. Oh, he's at the post! And Gardner can't get there. That was a big, big chance. We needed to take that. I was about to bring Akpan on. It's dead on 10 minutes. If he gets sent off now, I'm going to be so furious. But here is Harit finding Grealish, who is not really doing much this game, I have to admit, or not really doing much I can see. And now Samarson has the ball on the right-hand side. Harit tackles him well, and now we can start. Maybe a little counter-attack, or we're just dilly-dallying with the ball too much, I think. Gardner finding Insigne. What can he do with the ball? Back into Gardner. There's not many runners. We need the runners. And, well, he's found Insigne. Blasted over. Executive decision time. I can't risk it anymore. He's done okay. Akpan's coming out. Saville's coming in. Hopefully we can hold out. Now we're gone. 30 minutes to go. It's getting nerve-wracking because if they score, I don't think we've got the capabilities to score. Baker cuts it out, and now Gardner has the ball. Insigne running onto the defence. Now Grealish has it. Can he make a run? He can't, but Hill finds Insigne. Insigne into Gardner. We're doing well with the possession. We've got back up to 60%, but we need to make those chances. If we had one click-up chance, we haven't put it away. Here is Insigne finding Grealish. Gardner's making a run. Gardner scores. That's what we needed. Craig Gardner running in from the midfield. He did it in pre-season quite a lot. He's done it where it matters. Big stage, away from home against wherever Hammarby are from. But looking at the 3D, I think it's going to be a good goal. Nicely worked. Insigne finding Grealish. That runs is what we missed. Those are the runs we need. He slots home. It's 1-0. We can afford to sit back now a bit. Ideally, I don't want to concede, but if we do concede, it's going to be a bit tough. I don't want to go into extra time because these are jeopardising the fitnesses of the players for the Wigan game, which I do still want to win the league, but I want to get into the Europa League group stage first. They cross the ball in, it goes to the back post, they fire into the side netting. It's a bit of a warning shot, but yeah, no more of them, please. 20 minutes to go as Insigne has the ball. George Saville finding Harit, and now Hill finding Grealish. Insigne! Was that off the bar? I don't know. It was off the bar. I think they would work twice this game. It's getting towards the 80th minute. I do think I'm going to have to make a sub, and I think I'm going to have to. Harit has done okay, but I'm going to want Jordan Vertut on, and see, this is. I'm not too sure. I'm going to leave it for now. I might try and waste a bit of time in the future, but for now I'm going to keep it as it is. Vertut coming on, a bit more defensive is what we need. Rapidly, going down in time. I will make one more change. Senior hasn't really had a good game at all. I'm tempted to put Callum O'Hare on, but I'm not sure. I'm actually going to have a look at the tactics screen. Can any of you play in midfield? Carl Bartley, kind of. So you know what we're going to do? We are going to, let's see, Insigne is going to come off. Going to move Insigne over here. Grealish into the centre. Gardner moving forward a bit. Then we're going to move Bartley into the midfield. Moving a bit further down. So he's defending a bit more. Leave them two up there. Also have him as a little bit of a support ball-winning midfielder. Carlos Hill's going to come off, and we're going to bring on Mika Richards just to see out the game. That's what we need to do. Browning's committed a foul. This is not what we need. Now, if we bring on a defender as they've conceded, we're really setting off a negative thing. Browning gets a smell of a yellow card. Probably could have brought him off now. But Anderson kicks it in there. Pogagnoli away. Can we start a counter-attack? We almost did, but he's intercepted, leaving no one back. We're leaving everyone back as well. As Berisha has the ball, fires it across. Now we can counter. This is where we're good. Carlos Hill, the bodies will start flying forward, but we've been tackled by Berisha. He finds it, winds into Samarson. He crosses it in. Oh, he's missed it. What a chance that was for them. They're going to regret that. Here's Anderson. I think the time is going to be up. This over the 2 minutes. They've headed it wide. That should be that. That should be that. It's the third round qualifying, and we are through. It was a nervy affair. We've managed to pull out a 1-0 win away from home. 2 competitive games, 2 competitive wins. We move on to Wigan, who will be played in the next episode because I do not really have time. I've talked a lot about transfers. It's going to be a long episode, but hopefully you'll have enjoyed and like the concept. I mean, I didn't intend on it, but it fell into my hands, and I thought, when life gives you lemons, make a Football Manager series, and hopefully it'll be entertaining. But thank you for watching nonetheless. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in a few days when I have the next episode. We'll be playing Wigan and maybe even the next league game or next round of the Euro Cup. Who knows what it is? But thank you all for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and peace. Hopefully you're all still well. Same episode, a little bit of a bonus bit at the end. I forgot we have the draw to go through. It was a day later, so I thought, why not do it? Haven't made any signings yet. Show it off. People keep on coming in for this young striker. Don't want to get rid of him. Jonathan Kodja can play in both positions. Don't want to get rid of him. And same for Solomon. He's a good young player. So nothing new on there. The draw, however, we are... What group are we? We were quite low, I think. Yeah, Group 6 seeded teams. I don't know what that means, but we're going to go. Darmstadt we could get. So big names in here, actually. So Dynamo Kiev are a big team. Rubin Kazan, I know them. Going up, obviously, Spartak Moscow, which I think I can't get them, or Darmstadt, which I'm quite happy about. We've also got Panathinaikos. We don't want to draw them. There's big names in here as well. Victoria Pleasant, I recognise that. Copenhagen are good. I'll take a British team, Aberdeen, if they come up. Torino or Salzburg are also good. Any team really. I just want to get a really shite team, but I'm just going to do it like this. See what we're going to get. See when we see our name, basically. Check out on the little British teams as well, if we see any, that is. Before we even get our team. Aberdeen have got Torino. That's a hard game. No Joe Hart, though, unless he's already signed for them. So, who knows? We've avoided Salzburg, which is good. We've avoided Spartak Moscow, which is a huge team to get. Where are we? Dundee have got Gent. That's okay. Or Ghent, however you want to say it. We've been getting dangerously close to the end here. Oh, we missed out on Rangers. We get Ventspils. They have 2 players. They're both young. Well, could have gone a lot worse, just going to say that. They've actually got a lower little star rating there than our last team did, Hammarby. In fact, showing you that, Hammarby, 2.5-star team. I think we got lucky. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Next few days we'll get the next one. So, see you later. Peace. Well, welcome back again. Just want to show you my fixture list. So, we've got Wigan. Then on Tuesday, 1 game rest. 3 games rest. We've got a game on Saturday. Then we've got Thursday game, Saturday, Thursday, Sunday, or Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday. And then going on to September, we've also got another Czech Trophy game. That's the same thing. Whoops. Tuesday again, Saturday. And group stage, possibly. EFL third round. Possibly. Group stage, probably. My players are going to die. Poor them, really. That's all I've got to say. I suppose I'll say goodbye again. So, probably won't be back for another few days. Definitely now. Who knows? If you're still watching this, then drop a smiley face. Drop a smiley face. Don't drop it on the ground. On the comments section of this video. Don't really know what to say from now, so I suppose peace. I said peace. Can you fade away? That's better now, thank you.